Hello everybody, this is Lachelle from Services by Lachelle. This is Krys-Shell, and we're going to be starting a new segment called Krys-Shell, which is cooking with Krys-Shell, both of us together. Can you please go ahead and add in our cabbage?
I ain't doing that.
And if y'all wondered, did we wash our hands first? Yes, we already had our hands washed when we got all this cut up. And the cabbage we cut up to try and be even as possible so it could cook quickly and evenly. The next thing she's going to put in is our zucchini. And the trick to stir fry is cooking it on a high heat. That way it doesn't puddle. All the water steams out of it as it cooks. So we're going to turn our stove up a little higher. Next, go ahead and add down here, which is going to be our ginger and our garlic. That way it could be halfway into the mix, so when we go stir it, everything starts to cook in. And you see how she's carefully picking it up. Next, go ahead and add our yellow squash and our bell pepper.
Yeah, cooking that's good. Okay, zucchini salad.
So what we're doing now is we're adding a little bit of olive oil, and that's what makes stir fry is oil. And if I'm right, this should be roughly about 2 tablespoons of olive oil that we're adding. And I have my bean sprouts here, and we're going to add those in shortly as well so they could cook down. But first you want to get this at least halfway, because bean sprouts is supposed to have that crispness to it, so we don't want that to overcook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste the chorizo to see where it's at, like if it's salty or not. And that's going to determine how much salt I put in there. Chorizo meat tastes good. It's spicy, so I don't need to add no pepper, but I do need to add some seasoned salt. Okay. Go ahead and open this up, please.
Yes, ma'am.
And I know y'all's going to be asking, well, what in the world it's going to be the seasoning?
I know, right?
Let me see here.
Seasoned salt right here. It's not good.
I use seasoned salt. I'm not proclaiming no names of what seasoned salt I use. I'll see if I can get you guys back and forth focused by the time we come back. Okay, everybody. So I want y'all to see the pot, see how much the cabbage has cooked down. I haven't added any water to this, but I have been in here continually tossing and stirring. I added the bean sprouts. So now let's go ahead and get those stirred in. And of course, you always want to taste your food to make sure it's in its right frame of seasoning, especially if you guys want to have it a right saltiness, because I'm trying to work on my family's weight and health right now. I don't add that much salt, but I allow them to add additional salt at the end. So come get a close-up. I want them to see how the squash and zucchini is looking. See, the squash and zucchini is almost fully cooked. I'm going to blast this up a little higher. Get the last bit of this water down here that created from the cabbage.
And she put it in the middle of 6 and 5.
So the rest of this water is going to cook down. And once that does, we're going to add our chorizo. And then our stir fry will be done. Quick, easy, and the bomb. Okay, everybody. So what we're doing is we're making our thickening agent. And this is cornstarch, seasoned salt, and we're just going to mix it until it becomes milky. Because once it's milky, the chorizo juice and the water that came off the vegetables is going to collide with this, and it's going to start cooking and thickening up. Okay, so now we're ready to plate it. This would be great with some rice or plain by itself, because this is a quick meal. It took us only about 25 minutes to cook this after we got everything prepared. We are going to take this to my husband so he could go ahead and say yes, no, maybe so. So, Mr. Lamb, this is Krys-Shell's chorizo stir fry, and we want to see what you think of it. And we already let the audience know I don't cook with that much salt, so if you think you need more salt, voice it.
Pretty good. It's not as spicy as it smells.
That's good.
Whoa. Welcome to Krys-Shell.
I'm making a mess.
So apparently he liked it. You see, he took a second scoop.
Now, stop, right?
Subscribe, like us, thumbs up, and click the little bell if you want to find out more on what we're cooking. And we have a message from our camera girl.
Subscribe down below.
Okay.
Subscribe down below. I mean, not down below. Whatever. Yeah. Subscribe, y'all.